Good day, good people. My name is Puggaroo, your host, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a vanilla day in Minecraft just that little bit longer for your building and exploring needs. First of all, you will need to have access to OP and Creative for this to work. Our server runs Spigot and loads of plugins, including Multiverse, that will become relevant later on. I haven't tried this out in single player yet, but you're more than welcome to give it a try and post your results down in the comments below. This method might rely on a few things depending on your server configurations, but we'll get to that a little bit later. The only things you will need for this setup is 4 command blocks, some pressure plates, redstone torches, 2 pistons and some repeaters, all vanilla items. First we begin with a redstone circuit called a T flip-flop. This circuit allows us to have one redstone input toggle between 2 redstone outputs. We're going to need the 2 pistons, redstone and redstone torches. First we need to place the pistons and the switch block, placing the switch block between the pistons so it gets pushed from side to side. To complete the T flip-flop circuit, place a redstone torch on both sides above the pistons. Now place some redstone going along the top. Okay, so let's put a button on the input and test this out. Now we have to set up the switch block's power outputs. Simply break the blocks beneath the switch block and place a redstone torch in each side. We're almost there, so now place some redstone on either side going outward like so. You can see this one is already on, just hit the button and hey presto, you completed the circuit. Next up is the command block section. Now stick with me as best you can. Remember, you can pause the video and get the commands out of the description. I will show you later how to configure the commands to suit your needs. First use the give command to give yourself some command blocks. Again, it's in the description to help you guys out. Place 2 on either side at the end of the redstone outputs of the T flip-flop. These are the summon item command blocks. You will need to copy the code in the description labelled summon item command. Paste that into the blocks on both sides and hit done. While we've got a second, go into one of the command blocks and go to the end of the code and you will see an age section. This is how long the item will stay on the ground before it will despawn. 0 is the normal value of 5 minutes, and 5,999 would be super fast. You don't want to set it to anything above 5,500, but for now we're going to use a quite high number for testing purposes. The 3 tilde symbols represent the direction the item will be spawned. Using 1 minus 1 after each symbol, I can check and see where I need it to spawn. Perfect. Now we need to place down the pressure plates along with 2 redstone and the 3rd and 4th command blocks. Like so. Next up is the command blocks that change the daylight cycle to true on or false off. On this side, I will place the true command in, and on the other side, I will put the false command in. Okay, now we needed a way to trigger the flip-flop switch every time the item despawns, so it will trigger the other side to spawn the item. To do this, we start to connect from the output of the pressure plates directly to the top of the circuit. We're going to place some redstone repeaters along the top to make sure the signal doesn't lose any strength. Wow, jeez, that got dark quick. Oh, so pretty. We also need to put a couple of repeaters before the actual switch itself, so the signal doesn't travel backwards and only triggers the switch itself. And that is it. We are done for the actual machine that powers the extra long days. Yes, it's crude, yes, it could have massive improvements added to the design, but it's functional, and that's 2 days worth of forum and plugin searching wrapped up into a win. I'm happy with this. Right, now all that's left to do is fire this puppy up. You can see in the chat the day and night cycle changing to on and off, while the flip-flop switches and resets, and it's working great. Or is it? This design, and well, every design on vanilla servers with just plugin falls foul to the chunk loading issue. As I said, 2 days worth of forum searches, checking up on plugins to keep the chunks loaded, but it's 1.9 was just around the corner. We sadly don't have much choice but to try and make this work, so that's what I did. The trick is to put this in a known place that stays loaded, aka the spawn. We all know the spawn is kept in memory, but could I find our spawn? It wasn't near where we actually spawned. It was off in a direction according to my compass, and teleporting myself to 000 didn't work either. A little more searching, and I found a command that would allow me to change the spawn point, set world spawn, hopefully keeping the machine where I want it, deep at the predicted spawn and covered in bedrock. With a plugin called Chunk Loader X, I can visually see where the chunks are, using CL border. Now, you can use this plugin if you like, but the chunk loading part doesn't actually work as intended, so it's down to you with this one. So I moved the spawn using the set world spawn. Now I'm just going to restart this compact version in the spawn chunk. And now let's teleport back to the lab and test the real deal out. And
Any second now you should be seeing a message. And there it is, amazing.
Command block is meant to record all the information that it does, including spamming the console in the back end of the server and any OP's chat window. So if you go into if you're running Spigot YML, and check out the silent command block console, set that to true. The in-game rule for OP is /game rule, command block output false. If you want to turn it back on, just change this to true. And same with the other one, just change that to false to turn that back on. Now if you have multiverse, if you go into your world's configuration, you'll be looking for your world name, just at the top there. And you want to scroll down, key down, too much? Yeah, too much, there it is. Keep spawn in memory, and you need to make sure that is true if you're using multiverse on your server. The main one of all is the server.properties. There is inside there an enable command block setting that you need to set to true, otherwise you just won't be able to spawn a command block.
Well, keep an eye on the channel. I am working on a way to see if I can get the daylight sensor that's in the vanilla Minecraft to turn the switch off at night, so the nighttime would actually run normal time and the daytime can be extended to however much you want. It's a little twitchy though at the moment, it does break from time to time, so it's still in development. But yeah, thank you very much for enduring this tutorial, people. I hope you have as much fun making this as you do using it on your server. Like, comment and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Thanks for watching.